EastEnders confirms visual impairment diagnosis for Lauren and Peter's baby. The couple receive some news at the hospital. While looking into her little one's eyes, Lauren realizes that something doesn't seem right. Immediately, the mum of two calls the GP, but they are unable to offer an appointment. Lauren sees no choice but to race to the hospital, confirms our Walford source. She insists that he is seen as a matter of urgency. The week kicks off with Peter Beale trying to support new mum Lauren, even though he's clearly still worried about her history with addiction. Meanwhile, Cindy Beale once again tries to worm her way back into Lauren and Peter's lives, and the added pressure just leaves Lauren even more convinced that she's a terrible mum. Luckily, Linda arrives with a gift at the perfect time, and the two mums share an honest conversation about their mental health struggles. Reveals our insider. In fact, mum of 5, Linda offers even more words of wisdom when she advises Lauren to listen to her maternal instincts when it comes to Jimmy. Lauren is frustrated that Peter doesn't share her concerns about Jimmy's well-being, and later opens up to her health visitor, Belinda. But when Belinda also pushes her worries aside, Lauren is left even more upset. Meanwhile, Belinda privately indicates to Peter that his partner could be suffering from postnatal depression. But it turns out that Lauren's fears are very much founded. After she races her tiny son to hospital, at first, midwife Hannon feels worried that Lauren might have been using drugs again, and calls Peter to share her fears. Lauren attends the hospital without telling anyone, so Peter panics when he returns home and she's not there, says our source. And to make matters worse, Louis lets slip that he's seen his mum taking pills. So when Hannon calls, Peter races to the hospital believing that he's going to deal with a relapse, but Lauren is left stunned by his presumption. Eventually, Hannon takes Lauren's worries seriously and suggests that Jimmy should be examined by a consultant, with Linda and Ian Beale also present at the hospital. The doctor looks over Jimmy and confirms to Lauren and Peter that their baby is severely visually impaired. Stunned by the diagnosis, Lauren returns home with her son, and she shares a heart-to-heart with Stacey Slater, before also chatting to Lily Slater. It's not only the Slaters that Lauren confides in, though, as she does her best to convince Peter that their young family will make it through. As Peter and Lauren brace themselves for the journey ahead, will they unite for their baby's sake, or will the pressure drive a wedge between them? EastEnders bosses have been working on this storyline with guidance from the Royal National Institute of Blind People. EastEnders executive producer Chris Clenshaw tells us it was imperative that we worked with RNIB and experts in the field when consulting on Jimmy's visual impairment storyline to ensure it was portrayed sensitively and accurately. The story will continue to develop over time as we look to focus on how the diagnosis affects Lauren and Peter as parents, their family, and later, the effects this will have on Jimmy. Louise Gow, RNIB's head of eye health, optometry and low vision, praised the collaboration with EastEnders on the storyline involving Lauren, Peter, and baby Jimmy. She highlighted that the team worked closely with RNIB, taking their advice to create an authentic portrayal of the experiences faced by parents of visually impaired children. While every family's experience is different, the story demonstrates the emotional impact and challenges of vision impairment. It highlights and raises awareness of the support that is available for people with sight loss, parents, carers, children, and young people.
Các bạn vừa theo dõi một sản phẩm của EastEnders Trailer TV. Xin chào và hẹn gặp lại các bạn.